Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today's spiritual practice invites us on a journey. It invites us to journey down a centuries-old path that's been walked by pilgrims from all around the world. I'm going to give you an opportunity to take a guess at what it is, and I'm going to show you a picture. So what do you think this spiritual practice is? Well, here's your clue. It's not a maze. Instead, it's a labyrinth. So the labyrinth is an opportunity for us to slow down, to still our minds and to open our hearts in a form of walking meditation. I understand that many of us don't have access to a walking labyrinth here in Middleburn. So I want to invite us to print off a picture of the labyrinth. You'll find it in the comment section down below, and to walk it with our fingers. As I said, the labyrinth isn't a maze, so it's one way in and one way out. You can't get lost in it. And everybody's going to walk the labyrinth a little differently, just like we walk our individual faith journeys. But as we walk the labyrinth, we're invited to stop along the path, to reflect and to rest and to experience the presence of God as we do this. So if you'll notice, there's a center of the labyrinth. And so once you get to the center of the labyrinth, it's a time for you to stop, to rest, to contemplate, to seek the Lord. And as you exit the labyrinth, it's not a race to be the first one out, but it's an opportunity to take what you've learned from your time in the labyrinth back out into the world with you. I often think about, as I walk the labyrinth, as I'm journeying in, I often walk with my hands facing down, where I will offer to God the voices in my head, the doubts, the fears, the things that stop me from going all in. I'll offer the sins that I've been experiencing, the struggles that I have. As I reach the center of the labyrinth, I rest. I sit in the presence of God. I listen, because God speaks in a still, small voice. And then as I exit the labyrinth, I turn my hands up to receive whatever God wants to give me, and to offer praise to God for what God is doing in my life. And so this week, I want to give us the opportunity, even though we can't gather in person to journey through a labyrinth, we can do it virtually. And as I said, all you need to do is print this off from the comment section below and just simply follow the path with your finger, get to the center, and then go back out. And as you do, I invite you to listen for what God has to say.